Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this one we're going to be cleaning this, my 2002 Subaru Legacy. Whilst these before shots are playing, I thought I'd give you guys some background on this car. I originally owned this around 8 years ago and then I sold it to a family member, but I've since reacquired it recently and I'm currently using it as a daily over winter. However, the car outside and inside needs some serious TLC, so with that I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. The inside of this petrol flap is probably the worst build-up I've ever seen inside one, so I first applied a degreaser before then proceeding to pressure wash it. With the initial rinse done, I moved on to the wheels. These had a really large amount of iron contamination embedded in them, so it took multiple passes with a fallout remover to remove all that. Foam now applied, it was time to go around the more intricate areas with a brush and then move on to the contact wash. So now that the exterior is washed and dried, it was time to start on the interior. First, the floor mats need to be cleaned, and for this I used a degreaser and a stiff bristled brush before rinsing them again and leaving them to dry. Before I could get to the carpet and seat fabric extraction, first the interior needed to be vacuumed to remove any debris that could clog up the extractor. Stealing an idea from a considerably larger car cleaning YouTuber, I decided to fill up a bucket with the dirty extracted water and empty it on camera for you here. interior now clean, it was time to dress all of the interior trims. Back to the exterior of the car, I decided to try polishing some of the paint to see how it would come out. Unfortunately, most of the paint blemishes on this are far past the stage where a polish would actually help them, but some of it might look better, and I used a cutting compound around some areas in an effort to restore some gloss, as you can see on this boot lid after I'd applied a compound. However, some areas such as this, the bumper, were badly painted in the past and don't really appear to have actually refined particularly well. Whilst I had the polisher out, I thought I'd give the headlights a sand and polished. I used a 2000 grit sandpaper and then refined using a cutting compound, and then after that used a finer polishing compound. Onto the bonnet area, it is pretty clear by looking at it that the result from this is not going to be particularly good. However, I gave it a go over and I was actually pleasantly surprised that it looked a little better. I mean, by no means great, but better than it did before. It does have some gloss to it now. The only real way to fix this would be to repaint it. However, I currently don't have the budget to do that, so this will have to do for now. After polishing, it was time to wipe the whole car down with panel wipe to remove any polish residue, and then after, I'll apply a layer of wax. At this point, it was time for me to apply a dressing to the exterior trim and one to the tyres. For the final part, it was time to clean all the glass and then take it outside for the aftershots. Overall, this car looks significantly better after it's clean. Sure, I mean, it still has a considerable amount of blemishes. It's got this rust, it's peeling paint, it's deep scratches and all that. But if you stand reasonably far away from it now, it doesn't look completely terrible. And the interior is a much nicer place to be, and I don't have to worry for my health if I open the petrol flap in future. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please, if you have, drop a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.